ఓం శ్రీ గురుభ్యో నమః. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. In this video, let us examine what is the meaning of existential aloneness. You see, whenever you face a situation in life, even if 1,000 people are there around you and everything has been taught to you as to how to face that situation in life, you are alone, because whatever the learning and whatever has been taught to you will not be of any help to you, as that will not bring any kind of change in you. So, the truth of life is that there is existential aloneness in everyone's life, which he faces uninterruptedly till he attains wisdom. So, you are alone in the womb of a mother. Even if you were twins, your attachment to your mother is alone. If you are one among the seekers in the presence of a master, you are alone. Even if you are one among so many pilgrims in a pilgrimage center, your attachment to the divinity or deity of that center of pilgrimage is alone. When you exhibit your skills in shooting an arrow or in facing an interview, you are alone. When people around you are laughing at a joke, and when you cannot understand the joke to laugh at, you are alone. In pain, you are alone. In insecurity, you are alone. In courage also, you are alone. When tears are forming inside your eyes and they are about to trickle down on cheeks, even if 1,000 people are there to wipe out your tears, that are going to fall on your cheeks. At that moment of formation of the tears in your eyes, you are alone. So, there are many situations in life when you feel that aloneness, even if you are surrounded by many people. They may be your dear friends, dear ones, loved ones. It is like this. In the communication of bodies, when you hug your dearest one, a part of you is alone. Even when you hug a master, your beloved master, a part of you is alone. So, the truth of life is existential aloneness is the truth of life. Unless you find peace with that existential aloneness, nothing will make you peaceful, and you will never be at peace in life. So, that existential aloneness, how do you face and how do you fill that part of aloneness with peace? See, it is a necessary part and essential part of the life. So, when you fail to find the peace in that existential aloneness, it leads to disastrous consequences of despair and depression. Why the celebrities who have got everything like name, fame, wealth, power, and the world is there at call to meet their needs, but they fall into depression at times, leading to disastrous consequences. And what is the reason? Because they failed to find peace in that existential aloneness. It may be a loss of reputation, it may be a loss of power, it may be a loss of wealth. So many factors makes such kind of people vulnerable to disappointments and disgust in life, unless they find that peace in that existential aloneness. they will lose. The people are bound to lose, such people are bound to lose that emotional balance in grave situations of a life. For instance, even young people, irrespective of the age, they fall into depression and resort to suicides, etc. And the reason is they are unable to find peace in that existential aloneness. They feel that the, the gap cannot be filled by anyone and they cannot meet it. They fall into a kind of a despair and depression. So, how to overcome this kind of existential aloneness and how to fill and what is the process of finding that peace and joy in that existential aloneness. See, the world and the circumstances, whatever it is, in any sphere of life, in any part of the world, or in any period of the world, nothing can be changed. You cannot and do not expect any change in the attitude of the people, in the nature of the seasons. It is like that. So, one has to find that peace in the existential aloneness. And we are all, one day or other, is facing that existential aloneness, and that is the truth of life. So, when one realizes and moves on the path of realizing his source of life and his source of connectivity with the divine, with the creation, with the creator, with the God, with the divinity, then only. And when you find the love and mercy and compassion which is flowing towards the creation from the source of the creation, then and then only one is able to find in the orderliness of the nature of things happening. And when once he realizes that orderliness in the universe and in the creation and resultantly in his life itself, then he can find the peace. Once he knows and he realizes the love of the Almighty towards his creation, and when you realize that you are a child of divine and your the feelings, negative feelings of negligence by the divinity are baseless and they arise only out of ignorance, then you start relishing the love of the divine, and the peace starts emanating itself from all the directions and dimensions, and filling that part of the existential aloneness. You feel that the divine hand is holding you and guiding you. When you realize that invisible, merciful God is in you, behind you, within you, above you, all around you, in all forms, then you are at peace and you accept everything, whatever happens, as the gifts of the divine, and then dwell in peace even when you are in that existential aloneness. So, thank you.